Well, it's time to check our answers. So let's begin with word number one. And the definition is generous and forgiving. And the answer is magnanimous, magnanimous. And it has a couple word roots used in this word. Okay, so first is word root ANIM. Okay, ANIM. Okay? Or ANIMA. Or sometimes it's spelled as ANIMUS. And actually, turns out that English does have that word, animus. But later on, I will talk about that. And in Latin, all three can mean breath, soul, mind, or spirit. Spirit. Okay. And another word root you used here is magnus. Okay. Again, it's Latin, meaning great. So if we combine these two word roots together, we get this word, big heart, right? If a person is big-hearted, then that person got to be generous and forgiving. And that's exactly how to memorize spelling and meaning of this word. And the second word is not lively and dull. Okay. And inanimate. I'm not sure if you got it right. And animate, that part is from the word root I just talked about. Anim or anima, animus, meaning what? Breath, soul, mind, or spirit, right? Some living thing. And in is a word forming element in Latin, meaning not. So not living thing. Well, it gotta mean what? Not lively or dull. Okay. Word number three, saying one thing in terms of normally meaning or describing another thing. Okay. Saying one thing in terms normally meaning or describing another thing. Well, that word is figurative. Figurative. And figurative, the first part, fig. Well, it's now that fruit we eat, right? Now, this is a Latin root meaning to shape or mold, to shape or mold. And the figurative meaning of figurative, over time, it becomes saying one thing in terms normally meaning or describing another. Okay? Or number four, an image of a person, especially a crude representation of a hated person. What is that word? Effigy, effigy. Okay, again, fig here, this part means what? Well, this part means, well, shape. All right, a mode of person, and EF is this Latin prefix. Okay, again, word forming prefix, right? And it should be EX, but because the first letter of fig is F, so the second letter of EX becomes F, so that pronunciation can be easy, right? And EX means what? Out. So it's out of human shape. Then it is an image of a person, especially a crude representation of a hated person, right? Or number five, something made up or imagined. Figment, right? Figment. Again, fig. This part corresponds to some shape, some form. Right? Word number six, word number six is to impair, as in beauty or by deep and persistent injuries. While disfigure, well, again, figure, that part is to shape or to mold, shape or mold, and this is this Latin root meaning lack of, opposite of, or apart, away. So it is, away or lack of shape. Then the shape got to be what? Destroy. So it's to impair by deep and persistent injuries. Word number seven, outworn, old-fashioned, or out of date. Well, that word is superannuated. Superannuated, or it can mean forced to retire, etc. But that is figurative meaning of superannuated. So super here, well, this word is composed of, basically two word roots, right? First is super means beyond or over, and then annuated. Well, that part is basically and that word root turn into a verb, right? ANN and ENN in Latin, well, spelling is ANNUS, meaning year, right? It's beyond year, okay, beyond years, old fashioned. Word number 8, continuing to grow for several years, perennial, right? Again, ENN, it's year, per, it's through, so through years. So you gotta continue or grow for several years, right? When we say perennial, most often refers to flower or some plants that can grow for a number of years, and the growers don't have to buy seeds to grow, right? Word number 9, having the same age or lasting the same amount of time, contemporary. The answer is coeval, right? Coeval, right? Co here is this that comes from this Latin root com, means with or together, and evo, coeval, okay, coeval. And evil, well, the EV part is from this Latin root, meaning age or lifetime, and its Latin spelling is AEVUN, AEVUN, okay, AEVUN. Well, word number 10, primitive or ancient, primitive or ancient, primeval, okay? So prime, a primus comes from this Latin root meaning first. So first, EV is time. So first in time means primitive or ancient. So this concludes, our answer checking.